Which camera do I wave at?
There's only one camera.
Uh...
Oh, I didn't stop the music.
Oh, stop, Mike! You are. That's the Daily Grind podcast for you, everyone. Mike not knowing the technical side. I look so beautiful today.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Holy hell! Look at these muscles. Sponsored by... No, we're not sponsored by these people. Okay.
Oh
Starting off as an absolute wonderful, awful thing. Just want to say, this is the very first episode.
Yeah,
it's pretty intense.
Episode numero uno.
I've never done a podcast before. I don't know what I'm doing. Do we just talk? Is this how we do a podcast?
Yeah.
Mike, dance for us.
That'll be the after show.
Ooh, after show.
If you make it through this train wreck.
Oh my god, my hair. I'm being all emo today. Alrighty. Welcome to the Daily Grind, fitness, gaming, and the everyday grind. A podcast dedicated to those who want to succeed. Woo. We're your hosts. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Mike.
This is episode 1. Hello, my name is, and on the grindstone today, we're going to be talking a bit about ourselves, introducing ourselves to you, giving you a little background information about who we are and what we do. From there, we're going to talk about the Daily Grind podcast as a whole, and what we personally expect from it, and what you, as an audience, can expect from us. After that, we'll get a bit into the format and structuring of episodes, and the kind of content that we're going to be producing for you guys. Before we get into any of that nitty-gritty stuff, some of you may recognize Mr. Lovely Mike and myself from Amateur Hour.
That's right.
Amateur Hour was a brand that Mike and I tried to build that consisted of a combination of World of Warcraft and fitness. Finding a common ground and having them make babies with each other. It's true. We streamed World of Warcraft once in a while, though. Okay. We streamed us going to the gym and talking about our workouts. Okay. But there wasn't really anything that made us stand out from every other person who streamed World of Warcraft or did fitness.
We're basically exactly the same as everyone else.
Yes, we were just a part of the masses. Who doesn't like being a lemming? I sure as hell love being an animal. Eventually, the content of Amateur Hour got very stale and basically become non-existent. I don't even remember the last time. Maybe before last BlizzCon was the last time I streamed.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
And then you did
last year.
like a computer test in May?
Yeah, I built a new PC and I tried to test it and I found out my internet's garbage.
Anyways, so we didn't have a goal, we didn't have structure, there was no path leading us to where we needed to go. We never combined our fitness and World of Warcraft, and that's literally what we promised from the get-go, that we would combine the two things. Now, we had a couple of good ideas for that, but we just were unable to execute it for some reason. It was either just we didn't know how, or we just couldn't because it was too much of a complicated idea.
Yeah, like we had a good end goal, we just couldn't get from point A to point B.
We couldn't jump over that moat we didn't build a bridge for. Now, we sat down and we made the ultimate decision that if we want to try this again, are we going to be able to do this under the Amateur Hour name? We could try to pick up the pieces, but no, it most likely wasn't going to happen. So we decided that rebranding was the best way to go about things, and that's exactly what we did, right,
yeah.
Mike? So step one. What's step one?
Pretty much make a business plan.
And that is what we did. The most important step, we did something right. And we didn't do that for Amateur Hour. So it's like the business plan is finding out what you want to do and how you want to go about doing it, finding your strengths and just the ways you can help yourself succeed, right? So with rebranding comes a fresh idea, a fresh look, what else should we do with this? Everything's new, right? What else should we do?
Yeah, pretty much bring in new ideas. And yeah.
You're wonderful, Mike. Thank you for the input.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. No, well, more so, we wanted to bring in a new fresh face. Why not, right? We have this new brand. We have these new ideas. Let's bring in someone new. I feel like a lot of the stuff with Amateur Hour, we're very new to it, so we didn't expect the amount of workload that was going to get into it. So hey, why not add another person, be a trio, and divide a big workload up in between 3 people, right? Makes things a little easier. Kudos to the singular people who can do this on their own. Like,
I don't know how
amazing
you do
jobs.
it.
Like, a lot of time and dedication. I sure as hell salute you. Anyways, so we knew a person that we thought would be perfect for this. They were with us through Amateur Hour, behind the scenes, always motivating us, always edging us, being like, guys, you gotta stream, you gotta punch out that content. Like, let's go. People do watch your streams. Holy hell, maybe like 10 of you. But like,
On a good day.
On a good day. But no, like, people did join into streams. People seem to enjoy things. So like, he was always there being like, hey guys, let's be motivated today. Let's do stuff today. So you know what? Mike and I proposed the idea to them. They said yes. I felt like I was getting married to 2 men in a brand. It was pretty fantastic. But I digress. We'll talk about marriage another time. Anyways, without further ado, I want you guys to help us welcome the newest member of the Daily Grind.
Come on in.
Come on!
So wait, we're married now?
We are married.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna write a prenup.
I don't want to be married to either. You can have all my debt. That's fine.
I don't want your debt. You could have my dick.
Oh.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Hello everyone, my name is Stefan. As Anthony mentioned, I will be the 3rd host on this, what do we call it? We call it a podcast, but I think it's more of a shit show than anything.
So far.
We'll go with that. I could have said something a lot more awful.
Just a little bit about myself for those who don't know who I am. I'm nobody, actually, if we're being honest. But, no.
Are we anyone?
Aren't
we all just nobodies in a world of...
Okay, we'll talk Game of Thrones another day. No, I basically spend my entire free time playing video games and doing sports, mostly baseball. Other than that, I'm at work. Also, just a quick thing. Shout out to Shannon. I am a boy. You can now see me, just so we're clear.
You can't see what's under his pants. He has a vagina!
Oh my god.
Anyways, we'll talk about vaginas on another podcast.
No, we won't.
So,
we won't.
Sex ed with Anthony.
Oh my god.
Would you let me teach you sex ed? I would. From this lovely
I'm
looking
scared.
man.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
So back to me. Is that okay?
What-
we can focus on me.
What do you bring to the Daily Grind, Stefan?
Not a whole lot. I don't know why I'm here. No, I'm bringing positivity to this podcast. I mean, I walked in and you guys just started laughing, so I guess that's
Laughter.
a step in the right direction. Laughter is positive, right? Even if it's at someone. But no, realistically, fresh ideas, as they mentioned they needed. And yeah, just overall positivity. Basically
okay.
showing everyone that, positivity will help in life.
Positivity trumps. No, not that
No.
word. Another word. Think of another word for trumps. Anyways.
Oh my god.
So, you said games. So games involve a lot of toxicity.
Don't ask it.
What is your main game, Stefan?
Tell us, Stefan.
And how do you use positivity to enjoy it?
Pong. I am positive that I suck at that game.
I love Pong.
No, the game I play the most is League of Legends.
You hear that? League of Legends.
Yeah, big community, lots of toxicity, blah 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 blah.
But
But
seriousness.
we're not actually shitting on League
Yeah.
of Legends here. It's a great game.
We've all played it.
We all play it.
I've rage quit. I've almost threw my computer at the wall.
Hasn't
I don't
everyone?
play it anymore.
Doesn't everyone?
But
Yeah. I reinstalled it last week.
with a big community,
Big
right?
community involves toxicity.
A lot of
so,
toxic people. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about staying positive through the toxicity. What can you control, right?
Yeah.
I can't control if, Buddy Top Lane is 0-8 and just flaming me for
'Cause he
absolutely
just
no
feels like
reason.
it.
Yeah, because he just feels like it, right?
Missed one CS and
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
I
can't...
could have got that kill. I could have been 1-8.
Okay, Grandma, relax. But yeah, like I can't control what he's doing, but I can't control if I can read what he's saying.
Exactly.
I can mute him, right? So that's one way to just keep positive through it. So it's kind of the way you translate positivity into games like that.
Yeah, and like casual is one thing, right?
People who flame in casual, I just don't get it.
People take casual so seriously.
It's worse than casual.
It's insane.
You play normals, and oh boy,
It's actually so insane. And then like in ranked, right? It's kind of a different, more I wouldn't say laxed, but at least you don't have the grandma up in top lane being like,
well, the thing is in ranked, right? Everyone's just trying their damned hardest to stay positive, right? Everyone's just like, okay.
well, everyone wants to win.
Everyone's like, sure, this guy's like 0-50, but
How can we make it?
how can we make it better?
Right?
Is me yelling at him gonna help?
Most likely not.
Half of the people say no. The other half say,
Say
I
yes.
don't care. He deserves to know that he should be in bronze. You know what I
they're the
mean?
ones yell.
Yeah. But I mean, realistically, like you can't control that stuff, and I can positively go into the next game and just be like, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better, right?
So like, if you're playing or ranked, we'll start with ranked.
Sure.
You're not enjoying it.
I'll go
go
to
to a
I'll go to
casual
casual
game.
because in casual I'll mess around. I won't like intentionally feed or anything like that, but I'll do like, league players will get it, but I'll do like full crit Malphite jungle or something friggin'
Hell yeah.
ridiculous like that.
That's absolutely Chinese to me. But
Exactly. And then, if for whatever reason I just can't have fun with League anymore, I'll shut it down. I'll hit a different game.
yeah, there's plenty of MOBAs.
Plenty of other games in
So,
general.
like, speaking of other games, what other ones do you play? Like, I know you play a bunch of other PC games like World of Warcraft, but what's on your list of games there?
Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, World of Warcraft I play a lot of. Come the new expansion, I've been playing a lot more.
Never go full Pepe! It's our guild!
What am I doing?
Never go full Pepe!
Why did I agree to this?
I made it! This guy, I made it!
Why did I agree to this? Oh my god. So, yeah, what he said. But then there's also, like, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which I play with some of the guys for work. Shout out to Braden, because, he asked for one. So we got that.
Yeah, Brayden! I don't know who you are.
Also, different MOAs. We play Smite a lot.
Oh.
Let's not get started on
We got
that.
a lot of stories.
Let's not get started on that until
My soul child.
Yeah.
I don't know, I like that saying.
I don't know why. It makes no
Mike
sense.
said it during like a while back, and I just love it.
I know. I don't think he meant to say it. It just came
No,
out.
who wants to be my soul child?
Yeah, I play a bunch of different video games. So
Okay. So games as a whole was mentioned. So do you go into that next universe where it's board games and tabletops? Because how it's like video games is one thing and board games, it's like you view each other differently. I guess because not
do
too many.
you? Aren't you all nerds? Oh no, wait, no, it's nerds and geeks.
That could be
Nerds
a
and geeks,
whole different podcast of terminology.
No, write these down.
Holy hell! But no, like, do you start playing like board games as well? Or?
I do. I play all varieties of games, board games, tabletops, such as like Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, that kind of stuff.
Just recently started playing D&D with these guys too.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Holy hell! I'm a black
Card games. So I don't
dragon.
know why you're even asking. I play other forms of games. You pep.
Well, I don't know if you sit down and play Monopoly. I will buy your house.
I would if you want to play Monopoly. You know who you should ask?
Who?
Ask Devin.
Devin likes Monopoly.
Devin, he might actually throw up a chat soon and rage about it, but that's okay.
You know what? People aren't friends after Monopoly anymore.
Caps no.
all right. Let's keep going here.
Yeah, but I mean, it all started back when I was younger. I'd always had an interest in board games. Junior Monopoly, that kind of fun stuff. Get you into it.
I like the credit card Monopoly because I don't have to math.
I know, it's great, right?
That's a thing.
Yeah. You get like a little card.
You have little
you get a
credit cards and you
bank,
swipe in the middle.
It's great.
Can we?
I don't think it lasted very long.
Yeah, dude, it's still
Did it?
still around.
Really?
Yeah.
It's called life.
Oh my god. Whoa, who's
Now,
stealing all my
wait.
money then?
Oh wait, Life the board game or like
Like
No,
life,
like
IRL.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm in debt. Okay.
Okay,
keep
so
going.
yeah, but you know, I was a young kid. My cousin played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, a lot of board games in general, but it was mostly Dungeons and Dragons that I watched him. So you know, I'd always watch, and you know, him and his friends would be like, maybe not so much him because he said I could, but his friends like, what's this kid doing here, right? Like
Yeah, who the hell wants to hang out with a
bunch of
2-year-old?
nerds. Yeah. Okay, like 10, 12.
10-year-old?
Come on.
12-year-old. 10 plus 2 is 12.
Quick maths.
I can play Monopoly.
Oh god. But yeah, and then one day he comes up and he's like, "Hey, I'm playing this weekend. You want to come? Like, they don't mind you joining." And I was like, "Hell yeah!" So I walk in and
Rolling
I don't know
in
what I'm
that
doing.
20s.
Yeah, you know, this 12-year-old kid just wrecking stuff. I was playing like a dwarven cleric, I think, and I for some reason that was like a weird concept to them. I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, and then from there, I mean, even to this day, I play board games with my family. Card games even, you know, we'll go up to the cottage or just family gatherings at night.
I honestly think board games and card games are like the best
Bonding. Yeah.
right?
Except
'Cause
Monopoly.
Except Monopoly. Like
Right, Devin?
Monopoly, Risk, anything like that.
Devin.
Those are
Everything's
friendship ruiners.
like high competitive. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just
but-
like chillax.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Yeah,
Chillax. What am I,
yeah.
Californian?
Yeah. But I mean,
Whoa.
what we do is we'll basically grab a deck or two of cards, depending on how many we are. We'll sit around the table. We'll play asshole, president, janitor. I mean, whatever. Whatever you
So,
want.
so let me get this straight for all our viewers there.
Sure.
You play board games and you play card games.
I think so.
You also mentioned you play PC games
Yeah.
and D&D.
Something like that.
Let me guess. You play consoles too.
Console gamer.
Well, okay, I'm not a console gamer, but yes, I do have a console. I have a PlayStation 4, and I do play it here and there. Mostly sports games, NHL, Madden. But yeah, I mean, I just love video games. You know, as nerdy as that is, I just
And board games.
Yeah, and I mean, I
whatever
just love games, right? Like I will
yeah.
play anything.
Ultimate variety gamer.
Yeah, I've got a
right?
competitive, a very competitive aspect to me. So,
Yeah,
I just
so-
love playing games.
Playing all those games, there's a lot of time dedication, right?
Yeah.
And you did mention that you played sports. So how do you find time for sports and video games? Like, where did that begin?
Again, when I was a little kid, you know,
Just everything happening when you're little.
I know,
Holy hell.
right? Like
What a
my
packed
life is
childhood.
defined by my childhood.
Jesus.
Weird, right?
Man.
No, my dad was really into sports, and so you know, growing up and even as an adult, he played, you know, football, hockey, baseball, soccer, bowling.
Ultimate variety
Ultimate
sportsman.
variety sportsman. So I grew up being the ultimate variety sportsman, playing football, baseball, a little bit of hockey,
Yeah.
bowling, soccer, all that fun stuff. So it all started when I was a little kid, and
Yeah,
it's still a balance.
so with as much like how you said D&D was a presence in your life,
yeah,
and like games in general, Madden 95, all that, sports was just as big of a presence.
yeah. I mean, nowadays sports is like on a 10%, like 10/90 sports video games, right?
Yeah.
But growing up, it was the complete opposite. It was like 90/10, and then, you know, as I got older, 80/20,
Kinda like-
and it just kind of did the full switch, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna throw a little fun at you. Okay, you ready?
No?
Speed round.
Of what? Do I have to run around this table?
Yes.
Okay, go.
I'm gonna make you do CrossFit in front of everyone.
Can we not? Can we not?
No, speed round.
I don't want to die in front
I'm
of
gonna
people.
ask you a bunch of questions, and I want you to. It's like whose line is it anyways? You get imaginary points for whatever.
I think it's your line.
Sure. But no, I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions. Just say the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay,
15.
ready, set, go. What's your favorite hockey team?
New Jersey Devils.
What's your favorite baseball team?
Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
What's your favorite football team?
Philadelphia Eagles. Super Bowl 52 champs. Just want to throw that one out there for all you haters.
Okay, well, if you could break any kind of world record, what world record would you break?
For the record, this is the worst speed round ever. This is so slow. A wow factor. Like, highest basketball shot.
Right on.
Sorry, I just saw caw in the chat, and that's just
No, that's
throwing me
fine.
off.
I'm gonna go slower now.
This is not a speed round anymore.
Well, it's a slow round. It's transition.
I need to know this, man. I need to prepare.
No, that's what the speed round is.
Oh God.
All right, who's this guy?
A dwarf.
He is a dwarf.
He is a dwarf. Look at
That
him,
him?
short, stocky.
Hello, my name is Mike.
Hi,
Hi,
Mike.
Mike.
I'm kind of a jack of all trades.
That's
master of none.
a very conceited title.
He said master of none. He couldn't be more accurate.
Jack.
I've yet to master anything. Because basically, yeah, basically that means I like to dabble in a hell of a lot of different things.
Dabble.
Probably really not amazing at all of them.
None.
Yeah, pretty much none of them.
There's so much shade going on right now. I'm a jack of all trades. You're conceited. I'm pretty good at stuff. No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm mediocre at most things. I can at least get by. I'm not really bad at much, except not eating.
Hey man, I love.
Hey, you know what? But you're good at eating. On the flip side, think about it that way. That's what I bring to the podcast right there. You see that? You see that?
Yeah, basically, being a jack of all trades gives me a good perspective on a hell of a lot of different things, and that's basically what I bring to the podcast.
Hey man, jack of all trades, master of none. Quite the title.
Not really.
Alright, so Mike, how did you come to the conclusion that you are this type of a person? That you are a jack of all trades, master of none?
So it pretty much all started when I was young.
Childhood!
Yeah, basically going through high school, I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I got out of it into college.
Alright,
Yeah.
I hear you on that, and just quick PSA, because I'm still going through this. It's not a bad thing if you don't know what you want to do in life.
I mean, I don't know what I want to do in life.
Let's just get that straight.
Yeah, Christ, what I've done 7 years of college so far.
Yeah, I'm just
And
saying.
so, yeah.
Just saying. Go ahead, Mike. You can.
Yeah,
continue.
so basically, as I was getting to college, I thought I would enjoy the business side of stuff. So I went into a general business program. I enjoyed the marketing and all that, but I just couldn't really see myself doing that basically forever. From there, I was
you
like,
want to be Donald Trump.
Dude,
I wouldn't mind having his money.
Just,
But
just
yeah, so basically from there, I went into computer science. Enjoyed a little bit of that, but in the end of the day, I hated it. And then from there, I was like, you know what? I like working with my hands, so I
Ooh.
went into construction. So I did a trades program. I learned how to do basic plumbing, electrical, carpentry, all that fun stuff.
Essentially, he can build you a house. If you
No,
pay him enough,
no.
he will build you a house.
no.
Yeah, I could. I can't promise it'll be
No.
good, but
I could build you a shack out of Lego.
no, that's pretty impressive actually.
That's a lot of
Like a
Legos.
life-size shack.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so basically, I got into the trades and I've been enjoying it since I got into it.
Alright, so jack of all trades actually meaning just the trades, right?
Not quite.
Alright.
It's
Prove me wrong. Jesus, Mike.
it's pretty big for what I like now, but I also have a big background in gaming, like all of us here.
Yeah.
I don't have a big
Sports.
background in that.
He's just
Oh,
the
come on.
ultimate variety gamer. Come
Come
on.
on,
Oh, come
get
on.
it together.
Yeah, so yeah, pretty big background in those technology, gymming, and lifting. I'm into movies and television, collecting memorabilia, like my Blizzard collection.
Holy hell, that thing.
Let's not even talk
Yeah.
about that.
That's a
We
whole
don't-
episode
we-
on
I was
itself.
gonna say-
Hold on. Here's a random question. Mike, how much do you spend at the BlizzCon store?
That's a
I don't
stupid
want to
question.
count. Okay, the first,
On average.
the first,
On average.
first BlizzCon I dropped about $600.
That's a lot of dollars.
I dropped like
600
120
US. So
I dropped like 120 US.
30%
I
of
bought a
Oh my
Pepe.
God.
yeah,
And
I'm shocked at
A
that.
Christmas shirt. I don't know why. Yeah, that
Yeah, the
Yeti
ugly,
one.
ugly sweater. Yeah.
The ugly sweater Christmas shirt or whatever the sweater.
I bought that
ugly,
Overwatch
ugly
jacket.
Christmas happy
I
sweater.
bought my Baneling Zergling inverting.
Oh, that,
Oh, I love
would-
that,
It's
yeah.
really ugly. I just leave it in Baneling now because my cats keep friggin'
Humping
ripping
it?
it.
Oh.
Well, no, they try to bite
The wings and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, I actually have quite a bit of volunteer work under my belt and a decent amount of work experience in retail, food service, and even a little bit of construction work too. Yeah, basically doing all that, you learn a lot about your customers and other people, and basically how to handle different situations. So kind of ties in the whole just living life and
I feel like anyone should work retail or like food service
without a doubt.
for at least a year or just even a couple months.
Okay.
A year, you'd
Couple
probably
months?
jump
Dude,
off a bridge. But like,
I know people who would get a rude awakening a couple of weeks in customer service. So
yeah.
just a couple of weeks and you'll understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing that stands out to me the most, which generally for everyone, volunteering. When people hear volunteering, they're like, "Oh, he's such a nice guy."
Not Mike.
The shade. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah.
I'm kidding. He's okay.
So volunteering,
Yes.
definitely something you can hit on many different things in life. Tell us a little bit about the background in that.
Yeah, so most of my volunteering was actually through Scouts Canada. We did a lot of work with food banks, local charities, stuff like that.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure. Does America have scouts as well?
I think
It's something else.
Boy Scouts.
Yeah,
Boy Scouts
Boy
or
Scouts of
something?
America. Yeah.
I'm
Does
pretty
Europe-
sure
do,
that-
like Europeans have that.
I
kind
don't
of
know. Shannon, help us out.
stuff? Okay, so it's like scouts is like I guess like survival.
Basically, like learning
Yeah.
Learn how to tie a
knots,
knot on a tree
how to be
with a branch inside of an animal.
basically becoming a MacGyver.
There you go.
That's probably the best way to put it.
I've never been in scouts, so
That
worst person
Quite evident.
to explain.
Quite evident.
I learned how to tie knots in theater. Does that count?
No.
That's partway there.
Hey,
Yeah. So other than that, I did coach football for about 4 years with a local club, and that was pretty fun.
I was gonna look over and be like, "Oh, you're wearing an eagle shirt." And I'm like,
No, I wore that last night to the gym.
Really
That's
not.
that's a dragon shirt.
It is
Okay.
some sort.
That's my
Yeah.
that's my Horton Alliance shirt.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The one
yeah,
that you
okay,
bought
so-
and was sold out
I see
Yeah.
it.
in like seconds.
Probably.
The mystery shirt or whatever.
So, you said you coached, so
Yeah.
you must have played. How long did you play? When did you start? All that fun jazz?
Oh God, started playing football. Ooh, yeah, it was basically when I was knee high to a grasshopper.
What does that mean?
Basically, when I was really young and short. Like,
Okay.
I'm still short,
No,
but
no,
no,
no.
not
no,
quite
explain
yet.
it literally. So, you know how grasshoppers are like this big, like a big grasshopper's like that?
Sure.
Okay, so imagine them standing up like this, right?
Okay.
And then imagine their little, tiny little
legs.
legs, right? Mike was knee high to it.
Okay, so sperm.
Smaller.
Holy hell. Holy hell. Why are we talking about sperm?
I don't know.
You
You brought
wanted
it up.
I'm not a knee-high grasshopper, grasshopper.
is.
Yeah, so basically it started when I was really young. And played right through till I was 18, and that's when I started coaching.
Cool. Was it just football, or were there other sports as you were growing up?
It was mostly football during the summer, and
Okay.
then as we got into kind of the fall and winter, it swapped over to hockey. And the season's kind of magically lined up almost perfectly,
Right.
and then from there I played sports all the way until I was an adult.
An adult. Okay, so would you say that having played hockey and football all the way up until you were an adult, you say, and is that like the transition into powerlifting, or like did you always just continuously be in a sport?
Like it helped a little bit, but I wouldn't put it all on my sports background. I did play as a lineman in football, so we were basically just moving people out of the way, which is
I
know
gotta
what
pick
lifting
you up,
is.
and I'm gonna
Gonna
put
go
you
here.
there.
yeah, I played both offense and defense. So sometimes I was trying to get around them, sometimes just trying to get in front of them.
Hey, sounds
Excuse me.
good.
Excuse me. I just need to. You guys there, and I. Thank you.
Alrighty, I'm gonna open
Pretty
my own
much.
moving company. Yeah. So the gym was a prevalent part of your life growing up throughout sports?
Yeah, it wasn't a big part. It was definitely there. Basically, when I played football for our local high school team, we were in the gym at least twice a week. So at least I got my foot in the door. I enjoyed lifting the weights, kind of seeing
Did that hurt?
You're such a
it,
twat.
the first time. The second time there was no window there anymore. So
Oh, okay. It was good enough for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So basically, that's got
My
my foot in the door.
co-hosts, everyone.
Bunch of Pepes. Yeah, so basically I went to the gym there and I enjoyed it. Outside of high school, didn't really do a whole lot for about 5 years. I think I was in the gym 5 times, maybe.
Boy.
Yeah,
So
so
like me now.
Yeah, so basically,
You play sports. You
Yeah.
play sports.
Does that
You're
count?
forgiven.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't seen
appreciate
you
it.
play sports, so I'm just gonna take your word for it.
Friday nights?
Friday Night Lights.
No, that's a football game.
No, yeah,
No.
that's not
Yeah.
a movie.
What do you play
Oh.
on Friday?
Baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much
Friday night lights.
activity.
I mean, there's lights and it's Friday night, so.
Friday Night Lights. Who
All
cares?
right, it works.
Take it back.
It
Today's
works.
Sunday though. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, and he's here doing the podcast, not at Friday Night Baseball, Mike.
I know.
My co-hosts, everyone.
Co-host. Don't group me in with him, okay?
Okay.
Oh god, yeah. So
Holy hell, the tangents.
yeah, so basically didn't go to the gym for about 5 years, and then actually just recently, about just under a year ago, started going with this guy, Anthony. Yeah, I think our 1 year's the end of July, if I'm not mistaken.
Pretty damn hot.
Yeah, it's kind of
It is. We've
Yeah.
been married for a year.
shit. Do I get half your stuff?
No,
Oh,
fair
No,
enough.
that's not how that works.
I've prenupped everything.
Not how that works.
Yeah, basically, it's nice seeing kind of where we've come from.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you've lost quite a bit of weight. I'm getting there. It's nice seeing like how much we've been able to lift. It's kind of gone up exponentially since then. Trying to think what else here. Basically, yeah, my weight's increased up quite a bit, and I like to refer to myself as a jack of all trades. I'm definitely not a master of any of them.
I'd say you're a
as
master
they've
of lifting.
Told you.
Well, like
Pretty mediocre. so far.
amateur, right? Because
Yeah.
there's so many. Like, if you're a master of lifting, you'd be strongman.
Yeah,
right?
you'd be like world's strongest man.
Yeah, like you'd either be
like top
Thor or
100.
Eddie,
Yeah.
doing raw or equipped deadlifts over 1,100, whatever.
Yeah.
Holy hell!
Yeah. Basically, through my lull of not gaming.
I'll count for you, Devin.
Or of not going to the gym.
Don't worry. Keep going.
Just keep going.
Yeah. Basically, I found myself really enjoying the fantasy and the high speed adrenaline of video games, and basically of any genre there.
All right. Now, was video games something you only started because you weren't really in sports anymore, or were you busy with schooling? Like, let's go.
Where
Let's
you're
go.
counting. Yeah, so definitely not.
Don't mind Stefan.
Don't mind me at all.
Got into video games through my brother when I was younger. Look at that, got kids again. I was basically permanent player too.
Childhood, man.
Childhood's where it's at. Let's go back. Time machine.
Can we?
I was this size when I came out of my mother.
The poor woman.
She obliterated into a
Oh
mist.
my.
Jesus
I mean, she
Christ.
formed back because she's an Asian ninja.
Uh,
Anyway, I digress.
yeah, I was.
I did not obliterate my mother. I was not this size when I came out of her.
I don't think you had to clarify.
Just so everyone knows.
Oh my goodness gracious.
God, yeah, being a permanent player too, I always had the Mad Catz controller,
Mad Cats!
which I actually quite enjoyed because it looked cool.
20,000 buttons.
Because it's what you were used to.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and gaming was kind of something that always came kind of naturally to me. It's definitely something I felt I could really improve on as I was getting older, and I fast tracked to today, and I would say I'm pretty decent at games, kind of especially Blizzard games.
I guess someone has to say you're decent at video games. Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah, I like,
Sorry.
I like to
I
toot my
could
own
say
horn.
something, but I'm not going to.
Sorry, the shade's real good here. So you're a Blizzard fanboy, I guess. No,
I guess one could say that.
Yeah. I mean, we're all kind of.
No, I just spent $600 at BlizzCon.
I mean, we're all kind of Blizzard fanboys, not as bad as Mike. But I mean, we all definitely are Blizzard fanboys. I'd say I am.
Yeah, I play Blizzard once in a while.
Just once in a while.
Just once in a while.
That being said, is there a Blizzard game that you favor, or are they all kind of equal?
Okay, so I absolutely
Hate.
love
Overwatch. Oh,
Oh,
wait. Oh,
we're not talking about Overwatch?
no.
okay.
No. Okay,
It's
sorry.
not my turn yet?
You love.
Yeah, I love World of Warcraft. Yeah, I basically play that from as soon as I get home till I go to bed. Yeah, I do.
24 hours.
Yeah, basically.
He doesn't sleep.
I do play other Blizzard games though.
He's legitimately on WoW Mobile right now.
Yeah.
Gotta do my auctions, bruh. Yeah, basically Warcraft's my shit. There's just something about WoW that just always pulls me back in. Kind of soaks up all my aggro. I mean, time.
You are my co-host, everyone.
Thank you for not looping me in with him.
My co-hosts, everyone.
You're a co-host.
I am a co-host.
Yeah, so outside of gaming, there's some things that I definitely want to improve on. Not so much become maybe a master at. Even though I have,
that would wreck your title.
yeah, I don't. I want to be a master of none, not a master of some.
Exactly.
But yeah, some of them, for example, definitely handling my finances and just money in general.
I wish I could do that.
You'll
What's
join the
that
club.
like?
We'll learn together.
I'm in a lot of debt.
Yeah, fixing my eating habits, which I'm working on now. Definitely getting there.
Attaboy.
I wouldn't mind learning how to work with cars or learning a new language.
Very handy skill to
The
have.
right is the
Yeah.
gas. The middle is the clutch. The left is the brake. I think I got that wrong, to be honest with you. I don't drive
Honestly,
You
standard.
have 3 pedals?
No,
Okay.
I don't. That's why I think I got it wrong.
Yeah, basically, I wouldn't even mind just learning computers even better as a whole.
Speed round.
Oh!
Does that scare you?
Dude.
I'm not ready for this.
Okay. I'm gonna get a second to collect myself. Mike, what's your favorite World of Warcraft race?
Dwarf.
What's your favorite World of Warcraft class?
Priest.
What's your favorite World of Warcraft faction?
Horde.
What's your favorite color, Jolly Rancher?
Grape or purple.
Grape is a color, everyone. What's your favorite fruity drink?
Strawberry daiquiri.
If you
Of
could break any
course.
kind of a world record, what kind of a world record would you break?
Probably something strength-based, like deadlift.
How many marshmallows can you fit in your mouth?
Think 17.
Hello, my name is Anthony, and I too can fit 17 marshmallows in my mouth. I almost said masturbation. Almost said masturbation.
How?
Holy
How
hell.
did you get there?
I could fit 17 masturbations in my mouth.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
But that's not my only talent.
You sure? At this point, I'm questioning it.
Oh,
17
I don't know.
masturbations. in your
Marshmallows
mouth.
and masturbation. I don't know. I
Are
guess
they-
I
no,
think
no, none of it.
I think I was thinking about masturbation for some reason. I almost asked Mike the same thing. How many masturbations can you fit in your mouth? Oh.
Wow.
Okay. Anyways.
Oh,
I also can lift relatively heavy things at the gym, and you ready for this?
no.
I play at a mediocre level in video games.
Shit.
Jesus. Wow, go figure. You play video
Alright,
games.
so all of this stems from being passionate about the things I do. That's how I stay motivated. I'm nowhere near being a professional in the things that I do, but I do them because I enjoy them.
Holy
Let's take a moment. Take a
I'm
moment.
dying here. I'm crying.
I am out of
Like,
breath.
it's okay. It's not going that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shit show, but come on. It's okay, bud.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Get over here.
It's okay.
Just don't think of the 17 masturbations.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
All right, so,
Lion face. Yeah. Lemon face. Let's do some theater exercises to get back on track here.
no. No.
Okay.
That will not get me back on track. Oh, my
like I'm-
God.
Person crying.
Oh.
People do this when they cry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, people who don't understand what crying is, it doesn't stop you from crying. Show me the science.
Okay.
Okay, so, a big part of this podcast is the passion we all have for it, which helps, passion just helps drive people in general, right? So how is your passion for this and your passion life going to kind of help us and help them?
Just help the podcast in
Yeah.
general. So passion is definitely one of those things. It's absolutely contagious. Just like how you're talking about positivity, passion, same thing. How it's very contagious.
You're contagious.
Oh, thank you. I'm like a viral disease from 17 masturbation.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
Anyway, okay. Enough about the masturbation. My co-hosts, everyone.
That's totally you.
My co-host.
Yeah, so passion, it's one of those things that's strong, uncontrollable emotions that can help someone overcome fears of trying new things, right?
Okay, you need to relax. Dictionary.com.
Thank you. I like to believe that with me being passionate about the topics and explaining the things I put my heart and soul into, hopefully, just hopefully, someone would be able to try something new or do something they thought they wouldn't enjoy because they thought they weren't going to be good at it. It's one of those things, right, where
Yeah.
a lot of people always psych themselves up,
Yeah.
or it's like self-sabotage.
Yeah.
I can be pretty guilty of self-sabotage too, but it's
I think we all can.
yeah, it's the whole. I don't think I'm gonna be good at that.
Overcoming it.
Yeah,
Take it from me, I'm
And-
garbage at a lot of things, yet I still do it.
yeah, man.
And you'd say like overcoming this fear of not being good or lack of success or whatever the case is, no matter how many times someone fails, is an important part in life to just kind of move forward.
oh yeah, like Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah, like I don't want to sound like a motivational poster, but straight up,
I was kind of hoping he'd actually jump through here.
we're in a basement,
So?
just through the ground. Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's get back on the train tracks.
Okay, let's get back onto this train.
There are no train tracks.
Okay.
Start building them.
I don't want to sound like a motivational poster,
You said that
because
right.
I generally do sound like one.
You do.
But how are you supposed to grow? How are you supposed to try new things if you're so afraid of change?
Yeah.
Right? You gotta do things. I tried things completely out of my comfort zone.
Right.
Surprise, surprise! I enjoyed it.
That's some pretty good advice.
Like
what are some things-
surprise!
Yeah, that's some really good advice. What are some things? Do you have any examples of that you'd like to share?
That's a good question, Mike. Dedication to the podcast. Alright, so okay, so my biggest obstacle
You're so cold.
that I overcame, my health. I would definitely say my health.
Meditation too. I noticed.
I'm but no, my health definitely. Changing things about yourself is never easy. Especially if it's like health reasons. I ate like an asshole for 28 years.
Good man.
I would just consistently eat McDonald's and
like
just
an asshole.
like not eating an asshole. I ate
Oh.
like an asshole.
Jesus.
Okay?
My co-host, everyone.
17 masturbations and eating assholes. That's what you can take away from the daily grind.
Jesus Christ.
But no,
Oh
like
my god.
if you eat like an asshole, it's definitely gonna have an effect on you physically and mentally, right? Because you gain all that extra weight, and it's hard. So
Right.
wanting to change that aspect, it's hard, but it'll help you.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
It's just one of those things that's super difficult.
For sure.
But I'm working on it, right?
Yeah.
I guess another thing is heights, like baby steps. I guess. I'm absolutely terrified of heights.
Same. Fuck
Like,
heights.
yeah.
Heights.
Like
Why do people want to go jump off out of a plane? I don't get it.
adrenaline seekers, right?
Yeah, I don't get
but anyways, heights I'm absolutely afraid of. But not too long ago, I went on a roller coaster. And
Okay.
This
Hey, that's a
not-
big step.
Yeah, man. It's not something I ever thought I would do or would want to do. But it's not like it was go on a roller coaster because people are pressuring you and people make fun of you. It was go on a roller coaster just to prove to myself that, hey, I went on a roller coaster.
Right.
But it's not like, don't get me wrong. I don't go on a roller coaster every day now. I don't jump out of a plane.
Right.
I don't bungee jump.
No, of
It's
course.
baby steps, right?
Yeah.
I'm still afraid of heights. I still don't like that falling feeling, that vertigo you get. You guys are afraid of heights as well, right? So
100%.
you know exactly
Oh
what
yeah,
that
I know
feeling
exactly.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
You look down and you're like, ah.
Yeah, you look down and you're like, I'm gonna fall. Like, I'm afraid to just like, I like a hockey game or whatever. I'll be if I'm in a box seat and,
Yeah.
I'm like up high, right? I'll like stand near the edge with my phone and I'll be like, man, I'm gonna take like 3 steps back because I'm definitely gonna drop my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still scared shitless. But
Yeah.
you still have to acknowledge small victories.
Exactly.
Right.
Small victories are huge victories in the.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
I'm sure we've all been in similar situations, and basically in different aspects of our life. I think our knowledge can kind of cover a whole lot of different topics on that. Was there anything you'd like to try that you just haven't had a chance to yet?
Good question, Mike.
Yeah, hey, 2 in a row. High five.
Oh.
No one saw that. We're just gonna hold hands now.
They're holding my co-hosts, everyone. Marriage.
I thought this was a three-way marriage.
It is.
Okay.
Brother husbands.
Yeah. So I don't know.
What was
Oh
the
my
question, Mike?
Anything you wanted to try,
Yeah.
Anything
but haven't.
I would like to learn how to play guitar. I own a guitar. It's over there, but you guys can't see it.
I can
It is
see
over
it.
there. Stefan can see it. Mike can see
Yeah.
it.
If they can see it, something's really off.
Ha! They have cameras in my room.
Hot.
Like I've tried to learn a guitar. Like I don't just own a guitar to own a guitar. I've tried to learn
At
it.
least you're not one of those people.
So I feel like most people at some point in their life have tried to learn guitar
Like,
or
I've
An instrument.
Yeah. So I tried to learn. I actually was getting lessons from a friend. Who Brian from Lawlaws.
okay.
Yeah, he was teaching me for a while.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, Brian. I like Brian.
You don't know who Brian is.
Oh,
We're not including you in this.
but I have a friend named Brian that I like.
Really? Does he play guitar?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have a cousin named Brian.
Does he play guitar?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He might though. I have no idea.
I'll ask him to teach me. But no.
What if he doesn't play though?
So yeah, he was trying to teach me, but I kept coming up with excuses, right? Going back to the whole self-sabotaging thing. My fingers are too big. I don't think I can do it. It's just every kind of a lame excuse you can think of, right?
Right.
And as messed up as it is, I honestly don't think I could learn how to play guitar.
It's kind of sad.
It happens.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, learning something new takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort. You got to dedicate a lot of resources towards it. If you really want to see quick progression, like you'd say that's something true, I imagine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I mean, before we become a literal motivational poster here, let's
And
get in.
super emotional.
And yeah, like
Cry.
we're gonna cry. That's
I've
not how
already cried,
crying
don't
works,
worry.
dude. Not how it works. Why don't we get into something that we can all kind of relate to, so you don't have to go off on a tangent of wanting to learn how to play guitar. Video games.
Prostitutes.
Try to keep
Video
it
games.
PG-13.
We have a mature filter. We're okay.
PG. Who cares at this point? I mean, 17 masturbations. And what was the other thing? Oh, eating an asshole. For 28 years.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
I mean, like us, you play general like games in general as well, right?
Yes, I am a Blizzard gamer.
So we just asked you if you were a general gamer.
Yeah, Mike, I am a Blizzard gamer.
Like, come on, man, get it together.
Fine.
No, okay. Like, I like playing Blizzard games, and I play them a lot, but I wouldn't call myself... Oh, there's something in my eye.
It's called Tears.
You wouldn't call yourself "There's something in your eye"?
No, I wouldn't call myself something...
that would
Oh
be
my
a-
god! Ah! Okay, I'm good. Crisis averted, boys and girls.
Don't assume their gender.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god, don't even. Okay, no.
Triggered.
I don't play enough games, like different games, to consider myself a variety gamer. Okay, if that makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
We on track.
I think so.
We're not talking about weird things anymore.
Games.
Yes.
Okay.
But like, I will play Blizzard and Smite as my main things. I'll occasionally play one of the many games in my Steam library.
Right.
I actually really love Dynasty Warriors. I can actually see the icon on the screen right now.
Is that
It's right beside the...
yeah,
the
no,
Blizzard.
I see it. Which one is that?
8.
I think I own that one.
It was on...
It was on like Steam sale,
Yeah,
right?
it was on a Steam sale not so long ago.
I think I own that.
Absolutely love
We could
Dynasty
co-op that,
Warriors.
couldn't we?
I don't see it. Where is it?
It's
In between PUBG and Adobe, and under
Oh,
WoW
okay,
and
okay, I
above
see,
GeForce
yeah.
Experience.
Okay,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, yeah. Huge Dynasty Warriors fan. But like I said, what I like to play on the daily is World of Warcraft and Smite.
So basically, you're just a Blizzard gamer. Like were Blizzard games your intro to gaming?
No, I'm actually like 42,000 years old.
Fucking grandpa over here.
Well,
I-
like,
My
I
God.
played Stick and Hoop. That was my...
Sticking.
That was my first... that was my first
I
video.
thought you were grandpa, not grandma.
I don't know. Don't
You're both.
assume. Don't assume. Okay?
God, here we go.
my co-host, guys.
No, okay, like, Blizzard games are not the first thing that introduced me to the wonders of gaming. I would have to say it was, just recalling memory here,
Sure.
Donkey Kong Country.
Nice.
SNES. You know, because I love me some monkeys.
Speed round. Anthony, are you ready for, our favorite time of the podcast?
No. Yes.
Which
All
one?
the above.
This is gonna be a shit show.
Okay, are you ready?
I am.
3, 2, 1. What's your favorite Overwatch hero?
Jaina. Get wrecked! Get wrecked!
Not justified. Change my mind. What's your favorite Overwatch hero?
I don't like Overwatch.
Okay, your favorite Overwatch role?
I don't like Overwatch.
Your favorite food?
Bananas.
You would.
Banana. I like to eat banana.
If you could break one world record, what would it be?
I want an absolutely strange one. So, like, the most pudding cups eaten with your toes.
Jesus.
Is that even a world record now? I think you could do one and you said it.
No,
Straight up.
I feel like there has been someone who's eaten most pudding cups with their toes.
We need to look this up.
I will look it
After.
up after.
After. What's your favorite pill size?
What's my favorite pillow size?
Yeah.
The one that goes behind my head.
Would you rather be a cactus or eat a cactus?
Eat a cactus.
You'd rather be a cactus? Just bashing people with your... Fine.
Well, would it be painful?
Cake or pie?
No, would being a cactus be painful?
You wouldn't be in pain. They would. Like, you'd hit
So
hit
you
Mike.
legitimately would be like a humanoid
Like
cactus.
if you gave
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
a hug,
You'd kill them.
Oh.
probably.
Straight up. Yeah.
I want to be a cactus.
There you go. I knew you'd want to be a cactus. Jeez. Cake or pie?
Choose wisely.
Is
There's no
cheesecake?
right
Is
answer here.
cheesecake a pie?
It's a cake.
What?
Cheesecake.
Yeah, but it has a crust. What defines pie?
I think it's crust with edible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so cheesecake would be a pie.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it's-
No.
I'm with him on this one.
No.
Okay. Graham crackers crunched up to make a crust with edible stuff inside. That is literally what you said. What pie was?
Are you like questioning
cake.
your existence?
No. Cheesecake is cake.
Just 'cause
I'm
cheesecake
not
is
folding.
pie.
I'm not folding.
Cheesecake is pie.
No, it's not.
Cheesecake is pie.
So,
Cake.
what do you
Jaina
consider,
was
what do you
justified.
what do you consider cake then?
We're not getting started. You can't change my mind.
so what makes it a cake? Because it's called a cake.
Cheese
What do
pie.
we call cheesecake? Are you gonna go
Oh,
tell? Chef-
calling it cheese pie would just be weird.
That sounds so gross.
All I'm thinking is cheese whiz within a crust now.
It's a cake.
It's a pie.
It's a
Cheese
goddamn-
whiz.
Cheese
like
whiz cake.
compressed like
Yeah,
air,
the aerosol can.
Yeah. Oh god, that's so gross.
Did
I would
you,
try
did
it,
you choose
though.
though? Cake or pie?
Yeah, cheesecake.
Cheesecake?
Whatever that falls under. I like cheesecake. But like regular cheesecake. I don't like... I
Yeah,
don't know,
like
I
New
like
York
the-
style
yeah,
cheesecake.
New York style. I don't... like, I'm okay with blueberries, but
Yeah, it's okay.
I like
Cheesecake
just
is good.
New York style cheesecake.
I don't like cheesecake.
You don't
Get
like
out.
a lot of things, Mike.
Fine, I'll go home.
Mike,
Just
why
get-
don't you like mayonnaise?
Oh god.
Where are we gonna
So
start
the
this?
the short answer is it's egg whites and oil.
Okay, that's all we
That's
need
all
to
we
know.
need to know.
So, the Daily Grind podcast, moving
Rapidly
right along.
forward.
Moving right along.
Okay, let's change tracks here.
Let's go back on... I'm not going to say it.
Pretty sure we're somewhere. Anyways, I don't think we can get back on track here, but let's try.
No, we're going to make a blah, 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 English.
See, there we go.
English is hard!
Oh my god.
Just like my 17 masturbations. Okay, so...
I'm done. I'm actually done.
Okay, serious note. We're going to move into the section where we're going to talk about
How
Daily Grind
serious?
podcast as a whole, okay?
Okay.
So, the Daily Grind podcast is a collective of 3 very different people. Myself, Mike, and Stefan.
I'm not a person.
All very different.
As you can
Individuals.
see by
All very individuals. Very different individuals. Words are very difficult right now for some reason.
Very.
So, 3 very different individuals with 3 very different strengths. Passion, perspective, I almost said strength, I don't know why. Perspective and positivity.
Right.
Okay?
3 peas in a pod.
holy shit.
Crushed it. I know. How cliche
You just
and
blew my mind. Literally.
Gone.
There's gonna be some brain matter to
Go
clean up
on.
after this, but I mean, you know, what a cliche.
Okay,
Am I
so
right?
we believe that these three things are what helps success. We're big on helping people succeed, promoting success, embracing failures, because for the longest time, people try to teach other people that without failing, there's no succeeding.
Right.
And a lot of people get into their mind that if they fail, it's a bad thing. It's
not.
It's not. You don't exactly have a foundation that you can learn from if you don't fail,
Exactly.
right? And unless you're an absolute perfect human, you're gonna
And
fail
that's
in
nobody.
some things, right?
That's nobody. Except you.
Yeah, I am a perfect human, but we're not on that topic.
Oh,
now, okay?
but you brought up perfect humans.
We'll have an episode on that.
We'll have an episode on how perfect I am.
Okay.
That's super conceited.
Full episode dedicated to Anthony's perfection.
so that's the kind of what we want this podcast to evolve into. Not me being perfect, but helping people, having a community, just where people can come, listen, and be supportive, right?
Right.
So if you want to talk about World of Warcraft for an hour, perfect example since we all know World of Warcraft, we will talk about World of Warcraft for an hour.
It'll honestly probably be a lot longer than an hour.
It will probably be
7, 8, 9,
12
not sleeping.
episodes. Part 1 to part 12. Twilight.
And then we got to do the second and third book. And then
Yeah.
that's just season 1.
Yeah. All of season 1's just going to be about World of Warcraft.
Please no.
And then, if you want to talk about fitness for an hour,
They can talk to you about fitness for an hour.
well, yeah. Well, like,
We'll
Mike
get
and
you
I
caught
will
up.
talk about fitness for an hour. Stefan can
I'll
put
talk to you
his-
about sports for
Yeah.
20 minutes.
So, like, and then, if I don't know, if you want to talk about...
Crocheting? I don't know. It was the first thing that popped in my head that we don't
Why
know.
are you
Right
thinking
field.
about crocheting?
I don't know.
I'm thinking about masturbation. You're thinking about crocheting. Mike, what are you thinking about?
I don't think about anything.
Literally.
I'm
like,
just hungry.
Like,
Honestly, I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm kind of hungry.
Okay. But no, like, I guess if you want to talk about crocheting for an hour, we'll do some research, or we'll bring someone on,
and we'll talk about crocheting.
or we'll listen
or,
to you.
or yeah, you can come join us on the podcast
we'll
and tell us
listen to
about
you
crocheting for an
about
hour. Like,
crochet. I think I know. Crochet is like thick needle knitting, right?
yeah.
It's
yeah.
kind of like
Something like that,
McDonald's
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of know what's
We
going
can,
on.
we should get my grandmother on the podcast. She crochets.
Oh, I'm down.
Shit.
She probably couldn't sit here and she'd just laugh a lot, but
Probably.
Should be like me, but because I'm just the laugh track in the back.
basically.
Okay, so for expectations of the podcast, I didn't know where I wanted to go, honestly, to be completely honest. But yeah, for expectations of the podcast,
Expect them to get better.
well, expecting to get better.
Yeah, this is the
hopefully.
first one.
Yeah, man. I hope I get better. at
And
this.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm still super nervous.
This is fantastic.
You know what? I've been less nervous than I thought I was going to be. It's been
This is
pretty,
actually
It's been
amazing.
pretty fun.
There's been so much shade thrown at Mike.
like
He's
I
nervous
said,
enough.
I-
We're trying
I'm a
to
jack-
loosen him up.
I'm a jack of all trades, master
Oh,
of none, so
yeah.
I'm
Okay, you
garbage
gotta-
at a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Loosen
Maybe
you up
we-
with 17 masturbations.
I got that covered. Don't worry.
Oh my sweet Jesus.
God. Oh my God. I'm not Joe. I'm not going to be here anymore.
Okay,
I
see you
can't.
later.
At least not beside
Mike,
him.
you guys have the building blocks.
Oh my God.
Okay, but no. Okay, so what do you expect from the podcast, there, Stefan?
My expectations for the podcast, I mean, like, I guess recognition would be something that I want. Like, I wanna go to BlizzCon in August. Wow, nope,
August?
that's BFA launch, everybody.
Let's go to BlizzCon in August, guys.
See you guys there.
Oh my goodness, when we,
Who's going to BlizzCon in August? Yeah. Okay.
just these peps,
We all
just
raised,
these pepes.
We all
Okay.
raised our hands for those not watching
Yeah.
on Twitch.
We're committed.
I'll be the first in line.
Oh my
Gotta
God,
get the shirt.
the
I'm
2 month
actually
line.
first in
I will
line.
be the first in line.
No, but like when we go to BlizzCon in November, I think it'd be really cool if even just one person just saw us and was like, "Hey, aren't you guys the Daily Grind?" Like that'd be so cool to me.
That would be surreal.
That would be legitimately surreal,
Yeah.
and like
I'd probably cry.
Aren't you guys the Daily Grind?
You want to see a grown man cry? Like, legit cry? Fucking come up to us and do that.
But no, that would just be so cool to me. Like, after that, I'd feel accomplished. Like, someone that I didn't know from some random spot just knows who we are.
Yeah.
That'd be super cool.
Honestly, that would be, like I said, that would be surreal. It would be such a, I don't know, such a feeling. It's
Yeah.
I honestly can't even put it into words right now.
Like, if it happened, I don't even know what
it's
I don't even know what would happen.
obviously on a greater scale. It's like winning the lottery, right? It's like,
That just happened?
did this happen?
Like,
Is this real life?
Like, you see it and you're like, holy shit, like, that's awesome.
winner, Kenya.
And then you're like, and then, oh god.
Does it say anything else? Does it say, like,
No.
big prize, like jackpot?
No, I think
that-
it just says
Winner,
winner,
gang,
Kenya.
and then it
okay.
shows your prize.
'Cause I never win, so I don't know. It just says it's not a winning ticket.
Yeah, like, that would be super cool to me. And
Alright.
realistically, if that happens, I feel like we've succeeded in what I would like to see for us, right?
Yeah, for myself, like it kind of going along with yours, that recognition, but recognition in a different sense, right? Like,
Yeah.
just someone coming up and being like, "You guys are the Daily Grind, right?" And obviously, acknowledging, and just them being like, "That I got into." For sake of conversation, I got into the gym. Like, I started going to the gym because of you guys. Like,
Yeah.
I was watching your podcast, and you were talking about going to the gym and just how easy it can be, and just the motivation.
Yeah.
If someone was to come up to us, not only give us the recognition for your sake, right? It's
Well, exactly.
just like, wow.
To know we've helped them.
Yeah, it's like
in a positive way,
we
right?
actually encourage someone to do something that
do
they're not comfortable with, which is
something-
exactly what I was talking about at the beginning.
Yeah,
right?
and that's
The
your whole
passion.
thing.
I would feel so good if someone straight up was just like, I overcame something because of you guys.
Yeah.
I overcame something because
Even,
of
like, emailed us, like,
Yeah,
DM'd
and
us
that
on
doesn't
Twitter.
And it was
person,
like
right?
genuine. Like, it
Yeah,
wasn't
just
like an internet troll or something.
someone
like that.
emailing, just being like, "Hey guys, I just want to thank you." It's like, I was able to control my eating now,
Yeah.
or just even like baby steps. As I was talking about roller coasters, I was able to go on my first roller coaster. Like you talking about roller coasters and how you were afraid of heights.
Well,
You know,
I just went and did it.
I
And
tried it.
And you know what? It was great.
Still
Or,
afraid of heights, but
Yeah.
or you know,
Like-
I'll never do it again. But I did it, and that's
Yeah.
something I can do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
No,
oh,
that would be cool.
I've started driving because you
Yeah.
guys, like, stuff like that. That'd be,
Yeah, that would be really awesome.
that's definitely the thing that I kind of expect from the podcast.
What do you, Mike?
Right?
What do you want from this? What do you expect from this?
both those are nice. Like, I'll definitely be happy about those.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to have something that I can be like, yeah, like, we made this. Like, we made this community.
I instantly
The meme.
thought of the meme.
Yeah.
The meme.
I made
this.
this.
You made
You
this?
made this?
I
made
made this.
It basically comes out of, I want to make my mom proud.
Hey,
Aw.
who doesn't want a proud mama?
Yeah.
Aw.
So, it, like just being able to be like, yeah, I was part of that. Like, I helped build that.
I did that.
Yeah.
Like, I guess
No,
kind
that
of
would
goes
be
back
really
to, like,
cool.
my construction stuff. Like, I like building things.
Well, no, it's definitely a feeling, right? Where it's you could be proud of the thing that you made.
Even even if we're not huge, like
No,
I
it's,
mean,
it's just something
I mean,
to be proud of.
exactly.
Everyone
Like,
wants to be proud of something.
I don't think any of us are expecting to be like
Huge
the Doc
millionaire.
or Ninja or
Yeah.
Shroud or anyone big like that, right? But like,
Fuck, if that happens,
if,
I'm
I mean,
down.
if it happens, I'm down. Obviously, right? We're not
Make
gonna
it happen!
Yeah.
Make it happen!
Oh my god. Oh my
I
god.
just got a little aggressive. I apologize for that.
All right, but you know what I'm getting
Yeah.
at is like realistically, even if we're just some small scale, but we got like, you know, a decent community
Yeah.
around, like, you know what I mean, that's built kind of around us and what we stand for, and you know that community's intertwining and helping each other. Like that's amazing.
I feel like that would be like the ultimate thing.
Yeah,
right?
like
When
I just
you
want to build a
combine-
healthy community out of this.
Exactly. Like when you combine the three things that we said, just the ultimate end goal being what you said, making a community out of it.
Yeah,
For me, even if the community is like 10 people, that's great.
10 people just
Yeah.
talking and being supportive of each other, asking how your day was even, right? It's just, it's nice to know that people are there.
Exactly. Like I'd love to just be at work and on my break open up Discord and I just see like 40 people in our
Just talking.
in our general chat just talking, shooting the shit. Like,
That's
Sounds
awesome.
kinda like
anything.
what we're doing now.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, exactly, right? Like, it would just be great to just open up and see that we've built a strong community,
Yeah.
no matter how small it is.
So, we touched on how our I guess our business plan that we were talking
Yeah.
about before, the kind of the ultimate end goal of building a pretty solid podcast
Yeah.
and just having a solid community. So, what I guess kind of like politicians speak now, like what we kind of want to promise to you, like what we are going to bring to you guys is just many different kinds of content, right? Like how we were going through the list before. If you wanted to talk about World of Warcraft for an hour, blah 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 blah.
Fitness, crocheting.
Yeah.
Crocheting's the best.
Like, yes, we're all fans of World of Warcraft. Yes, we're all fans of fitness in different aspects.
Yeah.
But this podcast isn't just going to be about fitness and World of Warcraft,
No.
right?
It's going to be about a lot of different
It's going
things.
to be a lot of different things.
And, anything, really. It could be anything, and it's basically going to be, why is that so important to us? And what does it mean to us? And what can something that seems so small mean to someone? And like, how can
Yeah.
that have such a big impact? And like,
Yeah, like,
know?
of course, we want to be a part of the World of Warcraft community.
Of course.
Of course, we want to be a part of the fitness community, but we also want to build our own community, as we keep stressing. But we want to hit a bunch of different topics.
for sure.
I remember when we were just going through the motions of creating what the Daily Grind is now, just all the different kinds of episodes that we were trying to think of. I just made a list of the things that we could talk about, and it was, World of Warcraft fitness. But then we were talking, we were like, oh, how about a mental health episode?
Yeah, just in a
Or-
brainstorm of what are some
Or
things
like
we want to do.
like emotions, like confidence and everything.
Yeah.
But obviously those are super serious topics. But we'll also do lighthearted things as well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, a cooking show. Like Mike and I attempted a cooking
Oh
show.
my god.
It was
A cooking show.
amazing, but no,
Did
like,
you know you need dry goods in your gingerbread? Like flour? Yeah.
do we still have that video somewhere?
Probably somewhere.
Anyways, when we were doing like a Christmas special, we decided to do baking cookies and everything. It was interesting, to say the least. I'm sure some of the people in the chat remember what I'm talking about. But yeah, not just super serious topics, but also lighthearted topics. And we're gonna kind of structure it how it is now, but not so
Linear.
Not
so
so
linear.
Stefan. Question. Okay, Anthony. Answer. Okay, Mike. Question. Okay,
Ask great
Stefan.
questions though.
Yeah, Mike.
Great question,
Great
Mike.
questions.
Great input, Mike.
Great input.
Yeah, it's gonna be more of how it was after that whole linear thing.
Yeah,
where we
more
were just kind of
laxed.
shooting the shit and
Like, cause
just having
it's
some fun. You know,
first
what I mean?
episode, we literally just wanted to introduce ourselves to you guys.
Yeah, the podcast.
Hence why the
Hello,
episode
my name is
called
Mike.
Hi, Mike. Hence why the episode is called Hello, My Name Is. So, as linear and as almost as robotic as that was, that's not what future episodes are going to be like. Future
Exactly.
episodes are going to be a little more laxed. It's going to be more shooting the shit, more...
Yeah, more
This is my input. Oh, this is my input.
Less-
Tangent on whatever the hell is going on.
less script.
Less script.
Script, for lack of better terms.
Yeah, so just more relaxed conversation, talking about things that we enjoy.
Even things we don't know
Yeah,
anything about,
like
like
crocheting.
crocheting. Like we said, if there is something that you guys want to talk about, let us know. Send us an email. Comment on the videos, the stream, whatever.
Yeah. And
Let us-
if it's not something we know personally,
we'll do the research.
we'll do or we'll get someone who knows
Yeah,
it.
or we
we'll
will-
bring in like a special guest host.
Yeah,
Like even if it's not a guest host, we'll do an interview,
exactly.
right?
Yeah,
So like there's so many different kinds of ways to do an episode. But what you can definitely expect from it is a lot more laxed conversation, a lot more non-linear conversation. You can expect guest hosts. You can expect interviews. Like, I already have so many ideas running around in my head.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I want to interview this, and this person. But then I want these people to be guest hosts and not so much as interviews.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I want to learn something as well.
Yeah,
kind of thing, right?
kind of like we want people to come on here so that, you know, maybe something we know a little bit about.
But enough to
talk and
yeah.
they can, you know, we can go back and forth and learn
Yeah.
more, right? Like,
because learning is always fun too, right? It's
Exactly.
Like you get someone who's super knowledgeable about
crocheting.
Crickets.
Cricket.
Or cricket, yeah. I don't even know how to play cricket.
You have a
Unless
bat.
you're talking about
You have a bat and
knee-high
they bowl
grasshopper
and
crickets.
they no, they're no. Okay, the crickets aren't knee high.
Yeah,
It's like fucked up baseball, from what I know.
Okay. But no, like, just like that. I keep saying just like that. And expecting
It's
you
okay.
guys to
There was a let's make a bet. How many holy hells does Anthony say within 10 minutes?
Holy hell.
You had one. You had one.
Oh,
you
that's
had,
what you were counting.
that's what I was
Okay.
thinking. You had said it like 4 times in like 5 minutes,
That's amazing.
and someone was like, "Let's make a bet," and you said it once. You said it once until then.
That's actually amazing.
I think. I don't know. I stopped counting.
When we go through the VOD, we can see.
Yeah. I don't know. Holy hell is just like one of those things I
know.
go to.
Well,
if I can't...
it's like neutral. It's
It
not
is neutral.
safe, but
Because
it's not dangerous, right?
Everyone that knows me in real life knows, yeah, I'll say holy hell. But
Not
after,
like that.
But after holy hell will come a bunch of other
A bunch
things.
of other.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into those.
Will come a tangent.
Yeah, there'll
on
be a
anything.
tangent on something. But yeah, just so I hope you guys kind of enjoyed whatever the hell this was.
This shit
I don't even
show.
know what we can call this.
Do we call this? Do we even call this a podcast?
This is technically like episode 0.
Episode
Yeah.
0.
Kind of funny what's going on. So you guys got to know a little bit about us.
Let's see how
You got to know.
ridiculous we are.
Yeah.
A little bit about the podcast.
What else is there really? Like,
I mean, no.
I
That's
feel like
pretty
it was
much
a
it.
pretty decent podcast, right?
Pretty
Like,
decent start for a first time.
no, of course, right? Like, I've never done a podcast before, right?
Nope.
Mike,
I've never
I,
done
I,
that.
I
Mike
personally
never-
I personally don't even like watching podcasts. Sorry guys, but like I seriously don't. I tried to have one playing in the background while I was at work today, and I zoned out of it. Like I just to try and
Well-
learn. But I mean, you know, I know for a lot of people who just have podcasts playing in the background and they catch
well,
on.
I guess
right?
like for myself, videos for me are kind of like podcast because I never really
Yeah.
like, when I'm on my PC, I'm never really watching a video.
No, you're
I'm
playing a
always
game
just
or
playing
something.
games or talking on
yeah,
Discord.
I'll have a game open and the stream up on the left or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not really watching the stream. It's background. you know,
Sometimes
like-
you'll
I'll look
cue
over.
in and be like,
Yeah.
oh, this is what they're talking about. But
Yeah, it's like, or when I'm playing Smite and I die all the time, I'll watch whatever I have on the other side.
Anthony,
Yeah.
hey, you should do that. You die a lot in Smite.
I do die a lot because no one goes in.
I was gonna say that's why I go in as like a
Yeah.
hunter and then I die and.
Well, no, like if you guys enjoyed it, right?
Yeah,
Hell, we'll continue to do this. I thought like it was nervous
I
coming up
enjoyed
to
it.
it.
I enjoyed it. So
I was
mean,
shitting bricks.
I want to keep doing it
I've had to go to the bathroom for the longest time.
since like 10 minutes before we
10
went
minutes
live.
before we
hey
went
guys,
live.
I need the shit.
I need to shit, guys.
Well, we're
Should we start a little bit later? No,
No,
let's
let's
do
go.
this. You gonna be okay? Yeah. Let's go.
And just so everyone knows, I still need to go to the bathroom.
I hope you
so.
No, let's no, we're good. We're good. I just checked.
Oh my god.
All right, but no, yeah. If you guys enjoyed today's podcast, be sure to catch us next time here on Twitch. Every Sunday, if you can believe that, we're actually going to try and produce
Holy
an
shit.
episode.
Episode 2 1 week today, boys.
Yeah,
Every
episode 2.
Sunday.
Every Sunday. But yeah,
Do we have
every
a title
Sunday
for episode 2 yet?
we'll talk about that after. Do we even have, do we
we
even
have
have
content?
episode 2 written? I don't know. We'll talk
I
about it.
wrote
We
some
do.
stuff
We
down.
do have
We do.
episode 2
We have
somewhat
episode
written.
3 started, but
Yeah.
literally the only thing on episode 3
Intro.
is intro, and then I took a nap.
That's what happened.
Yeah,
It was
man.
like intro. Wow.
Intro, nothing, because I took a nap.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
but
good.
yeah. Weekly episodes, twitch.tv/The Daily Grind Podcast. For those of you who have any questions or would like to get in contact with us for business inquiries, just send us an email and we will do our best to get back to you. The email is info.dailygrindpodcast@gmail.com. We'll have an image up after the stream, and
on the YouTube link and stuff like that. You can also find it in our Twitch description.
Yeah. So just look at our Twitch description. You'll be able to see all of our links. But after the episode, we'll have some music playing or something.
Yeah.
And we'll have like our business contact information up there as well.
Chat too.
Yeah, we'll link it all
if
in
you're
the chat
watching
as
live.
well. If you're watching it live. So if you want to stay updated with the Daily Grind Podcast, make sure to follow our Twitter and Instagram, TD Grind Podcast. And lastly, to access any past or current podcasts, so technically only current or present because this is episode 1. You can find it on iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Twitch VODs. Just to quickly touch on that, we're going to be releasing a raw stream footage.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to catch what you saw here today on YouTube.
A little bit of the bloopers and stuff like that.
Yeah, YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud, all that. Just the raw audio or the raw footage.
Yeah.
But maybe like a week or so after, we're going to have a more condensed, edited version
to
of
the
the
point.
podcast.
Yeah.
To the point.
Yeah.
Not so much talk about 17 masturbations and all of that, right?
Why not?
I don't
That
know.
was
Unless people want
amazing.
unless people really want to listen to 17
Maybe not the
masturbations.
tangent and every time we brought it up, but I mean...
But no, yeah. So if you kind of just want like easy listening, quick listening, there will be an
Cut
edited
15 to 20 minutes out.
there will be an edited version that we will be releasing as well. So, with that being said, thank you for tuning in. We're the Daily Grind Podcast. We're your hosts,
Stefan?
I'm Mike.
and I am Anthony. And here's your weekly reminder to keep your nose to the grindstone.